What do women want? Well, if I discovered that, that's really like figuring out how to split the atom. But I have learned some very valuable things that women do like and do want. Whether you're single or in a relationship, this should help you have a better understanding of maybe what women want. To start, we need to think of women as just a completely different species. Not in a derogatory way, but you have to understand that men and women are honestly more different than we are alike. How many times have you been in an argument with a woman, or maybe something happened that you thought was completely reasonable or not a big deal, but she saw it very differently? It's frustrating, and as guys, we often think women are crazy, but that's not exactly fair because we just think differently. And once you understand this, you realize that this is the root for almost all problems between men and women. It's this misunderstanding between the way we think. The way men think is based on logic, and the way women think is more focused on emotion. And this is generally understood from an evolutionary standpoint. Women have a much stronger emotional intuition than men do because this intuition has been so important for childcare throughout human history. And it's actually pretty incredible. So here is the first big piece of advice that I'll give you. When a woman comes to you with a problem, she isn't necessarily looking for a solution or a fix to that problem. Sometimes she just wants you to listen. She just wants to talk about the problem and have you listen. And that's weird for us guys. It's hard for us guys because when we hear a problem, we just want to immediately fix it and be done with it. But that's not what women want. They want someone to talk about the problem with, and they want someone to empathize with them. This right here will get you very far in life. Trust me. It's better to learn this sooner rather than later. Women also want to laugh and have fun. And a man who is fun and can make her laugh more than anyone else will win her heart. Like the old saying, women laugh their way to bed, but they also laugh their way into falling in love. So do fun things, go on fun dates, go to the fucking farmer's market when she wants to, and try to make her laugh because that's so important to a happy, lasting relationship, even if it seems silly. As men, we should also want to do these fun things and show a woman these new experiences because we lived through them. We experienced that childlike joy that we lost as we got older through women, because for women, happiness is actually achievable. Must be nice. And we can see that happiness in them. So whether you're courting a woman or in a serious relationship, fun dates and laughter mean more than anything that money can buy. The most important thing that both men and women want is love. This includes romantic love and familial love. For men and women, love for their children is so important. It is a shame that modern society encourages the pursuit of a career over something like love and family, because meaning and happiness comes from love and family. Romantic love is also very much something that women want, and women do fall in love with the man who is fun and can make her laugh. But ultimately, she has to respect that man. She falls in love with the man who is fun, can make her laugh, but she has to respect him. If a woman does not respect you, she cannot and will not love you. And the second she loses respect for you, it's over. This is really what the ick is. It's the moment that she loses respect for you because of something small or seemingly stupid, but really it's a buildup of things, and then you do one weird thing or one thing that she doesn't like, and then it's over. She loses respect for you and she loses love for you. So be a man who commands her respect and have fun experiences and make her laugh. Now, one of the most important things that women want from men is for us to do things without having to ask us to do it. So we kind of have to be mind readers. Our job is difficult, seemingly impossible, but we do have to read their minds. If she's having a bad day, do something nice for her, like bring her a sweet treat, bring her flowers, do something to cheer her up. That goes a long way. If she complains about her shoulder, offer to give her a massage. If you notice something that is bothering her, do something about it. Do things without being asked and notice the little things. This might seem like a difficult task, and maybe it is, but you have to read their minds. This next piece of advice is by far the hardest for me, but it's really important, and you can either learn this one the easy way or the hard way. You just have to apologize. And it's not so easy because I don't think you should apologize for something if you're not genuinely sorry, because that doesn't really make sense. But as I said before, men and women think very differently, and this causes all all of our misunderstandings. And in these misunderstandings, you're not always going to think you're wrong or that you did something bad. But if you love the person, you have to let it go. You don't have to always be right, and you don't have to always win. Swallow your pride. If you hurt your partner's feelings, even if you don't feel like you were wrong, just say, I'm sorry that I made you feel that way. That was not my intention. Here was my intention. This way, you aren't lying, and you're also not apologizing for no reason. You are acknowledging that whatever happened did make your partner feel upset. And as a man, you have to take accountability for that. Maybe she is overreacting, probably, but maybe you could have used your words better and phrased it in a different way. So saying that I'm sorry that I made you feel that way, that was not my intention, then explaining what your intention was will go a long way. So what do women really want? It's honestly an impossible question, and I'm not really sure that women even have an answer to it. What I have found is that women want to be heard. They want a man who will listen. They want an exciting life and a man that will make them laugh and show them fun experiences. They want a deep love with their children and with a man that they truly respect. They want a man who will notice the little things and do things without being asked. Finally, they want a man who can take accountability and protect their emotions. And sometimes that means saying, I'm sorry. These are some of the most important things that I've learned about women. And believe me, you can either learn these things the easy way or the hard way, and you really don't want to have to learn them the hard way.